A diesel exhaust fluid, or DEF tank heater, is a device which prevents diesel exhaust fluid from freezing. Diesel exhaust fluid is a solution sprayed into the exhaust system of a vehicle with a diesel engine to break down dangerous polluting chemicals the tailpipe would otherwise emit. Once the outdoor temperature dips to the diesel exhaust fluid's freezing point, the vehicle's computer automatically starts up this heater, installed inside the DEF holding tank. The heater warms the tank by cycling hot radiator fluid through its tubing. At the factory, workers form the heater tube out of lengths of stainless steel tube. A computer-guided saw cuts a tube to the length required for the heater size they're producing. Cars have smaller DEF heaters. Trucks and construction equipment have larger ones. A worker programs a robotic bender to bend the cut tube to the required shape. These bends are so complex that no traditional manually operated bending machine would be able to do them this accurately. The heater sits right inside the DEF holding tank. That's why manufacturers use stainless steel rather than ordinary steel for this tubing. Stainless steel better resists the corrosiveness of the DEF fluid. At the next station, a worker inserts the bent tube into the tank heater sensor unit. The tube fits through openings in the sensor unit's header. When connected by a cable to the vehicle's computer, the sensor unit detects the level, temperature, and quality of the DEF. Next, the worker puts the tubing in a punch press, which shapes the ends. He puts those shaped ends in a bender which curves them. Another tube made the same way siphons DEF from the holding tank to a device that sprays the fluid on the exhaust stream. He installs a rubber O-ring onto this siphon tube and applies lubricant. He installs the tube into the header, and the O-ring fits into a notch. The worker then installs a bracket at the base of the heater, riveting it to the tubing. The bracket holds a rubber grommet that secures the heater in place inside the DEF tank. Further up, he rivets on a second bracket to stabilize the sensor tube that runs down the center of the sensor unit. This prevents the tube from rattling. Then he installs the return tube, which feeds any excess unsprayed DEF back to the holding tank. Retaining brackets apply pressure to all the O-rings, sealing the tube connections against leaks. He flips the heater over to attach the drain tube, which is the bottom half of the return tube. He caps all the tubes to keep them clean until the heater is installed in the vehicle. He attaches a nylon filter to the siphon tube, securing it in place with a retaining clip. As the siphon tube draws the DEF from the holding tank toward the sprayer, the filter removes contaminants such as sand. Finally, this rubber grommet snaps into the bracket at the base of the heater. The grommet fits over a raised bump on the tank floor, holding the unit securely in place. Once connected to the vehicle's computer, the heater keeps the diesel exhaust fluid from freezing, no matter how cold the weather.